Hey guys, so I received not only new knives, but also a new survival kit in the mail from the Monthly Knife Club. So stay tuned. Let me go ahead and show you what's inside. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be unboxing two packages from the Monthly Knife Club. And if you guys are interested in the Monthly Knife Club, I'll leave a link in the description box down below. But as always, I'm never trying to sell you guys any sort of product. I'm always open to hear your feedback. But if you guys are wanting to know more information, like I said, I'll leave that link down below. So the Monthly Knife Club, as its name implies, they'll send out a new knife every month. And if you want to go for the higher end or a more expensive variant, then that is something that's known as the Onyx, and that is what I received for that first box. So an Onyx knife is sort of like their higher end knives, and in that box I received something known as the Kaiser Sea Lion. Now, I was immediately impressed with this knife, and you guys know I'm not someone who is any knife is a good knife type of person, not whatsoever. I'm sort of a knife snob more than I am anything else. So just because it cuts does not mean I'm going to like it. But that being said, and I don't even like every Kaiser knife that's out there, so I'm not a Kaiser fanboy whatsoever, but I did like this knife. In fact, I'm carrying it right now as I record this because I was definitely impressed. So I'm going to be using it off and on. I'm going to rotate it through my everyday carry, but this knife, it did feel very ergonomic. I noticed that immediately when I started using it and holding it. And also the blade steel on this is something that's known as S35 VN steel, and that is a high-end premium blade steel that you guys are going to see on Chris Reeves knives. And in fact, that's who I believe came up with them. Them and Crucible Steel came up with this blade steel. So it's a really good blade steel. It's a great design, and I highly recommend it. It's a manual flipper, and it's really smooth as well. So great knife design, and I'm really happy with it. The next box that I unboxed was their survival kit. So the Monthly Knife Club is sort of a newer venture for them, and I don't know if they do it every single month, but they do something called the Ultimate Box, and in it they kind of throw half a dozen or so pieces of gear in there. And so when I opened it, I started pulling out the gear. So the first one that was in it, the first product was something known as Luminade Packlight Novus, which is basically a inflatable solar lantern. So if you guys are familiar with the Lucy light that I reviewed, it's one of my first reviews. It's kind of like that. It's basically, you can blow it up like a beach ball, and it has a few LED lights in there and a translucent design so that whenever you press the power button, it lights up the whole area. And it has that solar panel, that way it can stay charged if you're in a situation that doesn't, that you're without power. But it also, unlike some of the other products that I've seen out there, some of its competitors, it does have a mini USB port. That way you can keep it charged whenever you do still have that power. So I thought that was pretty cool. I think, 2 thumbs up for that one. Moving on to the multi-tool that came in the box. This is from Smith & Wesson. I'd say 2 thumbs down for that. It's chintzy, it's cheap. But, if you really needed a multi-tool or a set of pliers, it would do the job. So, it is what it is. The next piece of gear that I pulled out was from Frontier. It's known as the Frontier Pro Portable Filter, and it's sort of like a life straw, except instead of what the life straw can do, this can actually be attached to water bladders as well as water bottles, and even can be used like in a Camelback, to filter the water that you're drinking through that. So I was pretty impressed that this was in the kit. So that 2 thumbs up for that one. And then moving on to the Tool Logic credit card tool. You've seen this one maybe in Walmart or something like that. I don't know if it's chintzy or cheap or whatever. I'm just not a big fan of it myself, so take that for what it's worth. Moving on to the X-Packs 30-ounce tumbler. this I thought was pretty cool. I like tumblers. You know, they keep cold things cold and warm things warm, so what's not to like? And this didn't feel super cheap or anything, so I didn't think it was a bad thing to have. And you can, you know, have this whenever you're out camping or whatnot to keep your coffee warm or something like that. Also in this box are some light sticks. There are 12 of them, and this is from the company Humvee. And basically these are light sticks. You know, they glow in the dark. You can use them for camping, outages, emergency purposes, or, you know, anytime you run out of flares because you used the last one to distract a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Moving on to the UST Learn and Live fishing kit. These are, I kind of take it or leave it kind of things. And then the Coleman folding knife, I immediately hated it. I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely not worth $20, which is what it's listed as. But yeah, I didn't like it, and it just felt cheap. And it is cheap. So, and then the last thing in the box, I thought I had a little bit of redeeming value. This is from Real Steel, which is sort of like an up-and-coming knife company. And this is the carbon fiber Sea Eagle. It's valued at $74.50. And yeah, I can feel, you know, that it is a much better quality knife, especially compared to that Coleman. It's a manual flipper, you know, pretty good design, and yeah, nothing really to write home about, but not a bad knife to have in your everyday carry. So anyways, guys, I'd say all in all, I'm a big fan of at least this month's, you know, Onyx box. So, you know, 2 thumbs up for me. I was really impressed by that Kaiser knife. As far as their Ultimate box, I feel like they're kind of still getting used to, you know, what to put in a monthly subscription service for like a survival kit. But I'd love to hear you guys' feedback. What do you guys think? And like I said before, if there are any other subscription boxes that you'd like me to review, let me know in the comment section down below. Y'all stay safe out there, and remember, it pays to be prepared. God bless. I'm going to be unboxing what I received in the mail from the monthly knife club. The Knifely Month Club, and a survival kit.